welcome to the Wimberley Village podcast, Books and Brews. That's Madison.
And this is Callie.
I was like, you're not going to introduce me.
I had to buffer for a second. I was like,
yeah. Where am I? Who are my
Where are my words?
Good morning.
Good morning. What do you have?
I don't remember if it was in the last footage, but my Doctor Who cup that we discussed that one time.
Mm-hmm.
It's out of date now, but it goes through the one after Matt Smith, who I didn't watch, Peter Capaldi.
Oh yeah, great guy.
So it's like 2 doctors out. Anyway, and then I tried the random donated coffee thing that was gingerbread flavored.
And not randomly donated, a volunteer that we know and love.
Sorry. But it was a bag of random stuff.
It
was a hodgepodge of random coffee thingies for the espresso machine.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't espresso. It was like, oopsies, it filled my cup to the top. Good thing I had a big cup. It's fine. Yeah, it's gingerbread. It smells of curry. It's ginger. The bread is silent, but the ginger is there.
The bread is silent.
So.
What was the other one that we tried that tasted like curry? Was it it's pumpkin cake.
Pumpkin spice?
Pumpkin spice cake, yeah. It was interesting.
I mean, it's not that curry. I think just somehow the smell is very curry, because I think drinking it's fine. It's not savory.
No.
And what do you have in your little...
In my paper coffee cup that we put out in the coffee section of the library.
You too could model this.
You too could drink out of this cup if you visit the Wimberley Village Library. I have a shot. No, do I have just one? Yeah, 1 shot of espresso with frothed up oat milk and a dash of brown sugar and maple syrup. And I'm in need of this coffee, as you can see, because I literally can't think of words, and I'm blinking and sounding like a robot. Okay, that's all.
Okay, cool. Do you want me to go first with my...
Maybe I can go first because I have like less. I can just get mine.
Go for it.
Okay, guys. It's FIFA right now. It's the World Cup. Granted, there was one book that I did want to actually show y'all that was like on 2026's World Cup and like all the teams. But it was checked out. Thank God. But unfortunately, y'all can't see it right now. But if y'all do want it, eventually it is supposed to come back on the 18th of July. But we do have in the library right now is the football records, and by football I mean soccer. And it says 2026, so I'm assuming it's everything up to 2026 for all these players and teams. But it goes into like everything. Like
I assume this is like the Guinness World Record, but for soccer.
Yeah, because it goes into different countries, continents, and then it has like different years.
Oh, is it color coded by continent? I just noticed the first part was all green, and then you got into South America and it was purple.
I think so, yeah.
Europe's green.
Oh, that's a darker green.
Different kind of green. Why did you? Is it going to be a different kind of purple?
Oh, Asia's orange. Okay. Oh, there's another blue. Oh, wait, no, that's purple again. Oh, wait, that's like a darker purple.
Wait.
The United States.
Concax. I don't know what that means.
No, there's 2. The concave.
Anyway.
I don't know, but basically there's lots of fun pictures, lots of statistics of each player on teams in each country. If you're interested in that kind of jazz.
For the World Cup 2025 and other championships, other continental competitions.
And leagues, very nice. But yeah, that one looked cool. And then we also do have a FIFA Women's World Cup history book. And
which they'll play in 2 years.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. I was like, actually?
Look, me, for some reason, I'm acting like I know anything about sports. But I believe it's like the World Cup happens 4 years for the boys and the girls, but it's offset. So then it's like, it'll be the girls 2 years, boys 2 years, girls.
Okay. That would make sense. I was like, I don't remember when the last Girls World Cup was.
It wasn't that long ago because England won and everyone was like, the Lionesses are way better than the boys, and no one talks about them because in soccer in general, girls are better. They make more goals and whatnot. if you define that as better. Like, I think most of the stats,
that they just make more.
yeah, there's going to be someone who's like, that's not true.
They're
but
false.
I think specifically in soccer, it's
1906.
one where everyone complains that people ignore the women, and they, by most stats, do better than men.
That's crazy. I'll have to watch this year. I've only been like checking in with this one. Like, I know that the US just won. So they're like 2-0 right now. Don't know what that means. I think you have
2-0 would
you
imply
win.
they won twice.
No, but I wasn't sure if it was like in that one game it was 2-0 or if it was their point thing that they did. I don't know the point thing. I don't.
You can just go online and go, who's winning?
Yeah, I gotta do that, Jazz.
I know Norway won recently-ish. No, well, at this point it's not recent. I don't know. Last thing I heard.
Yeah, but I have this here also. Okay, so we have. Let me slow down. Slow my roll down. FIFA Women's World Cup history, World Cup football records, and then we do have a FIFA 2026 book out. We'll be back that you can check out if you're interested. What I was going to say was that I should have grabbed the movie Flushed Away, because you want to know what? It literally always reminds me, because they're watching soccer in it, and they're like from England.
Yeah.
In the Flushed Away part.
Right. Yeah. It's
but like
Adria,
it made
right?
like the second I opened one of these books, I was like,
oh my god!
Like I remembered, I was like, I could have got that book. I remember being that so prominent.
If you've never watched Flushed Away, I believe it is a claymation movie for children about rats that are spies. It like James Bond, but claymation rats. And by claymation, I mean like
actually like
Wallace and Gromit style,
yeah,
or like Chicken
Run.
It's
so good though. It's so good.
I do not remember. I know I've seen it.
I was obsessed with it.
I think Hugh Grant voices the main character. I could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm pretty sure.
That's a movie I have not thought about in like forever.
You know how they had that like trend going around with where it's like ask your boyfriend or your guy friend how often they think about the Roman Empire, and then they had like the equivalent of like what's a girl's Roman Empire?
Right.
That would be mine. I think about that movie so often. It's actually so funny. I don't know why. That movie just pops in my brain. I'm like, good memory. It was such a good movie. I think I watched it like a few times a day when I was growing up.
Wow.
It was so funny. But that's why I was like, oh, flashback. They had soccer in there. And it was like a whole thing. Like it was like a thing that they were watching soccer. Anyway, that's my input for today. What is yours?
Okay. It's July. What country has a national holiday in July whose colors are red, white, and blue? France. So Bastille Day is the 14th. So I have a little French theme. And first off, I got Les Mis. We also have the book, but that thing is thick. And I've heard Victor Hugo, who wrote the book, is like not good at just telling you what you need to know. Like apparently in Hunchback of Notre Dame, which he also wrote, there's just like pages and pages talking about the sewer system of Paris.
Oh, I didn't know that. Why?
I mean, because I think like Esmeralda, sorry.
Different story.
Esmeralda and like the like gypsy folk, which is not the word you're supposed to use anymore, but they're up in the sewers.
Oh, okay.
I think they use that in that.
Just like describing.
Yeah.
To the nth degree.
And I think also he does some of that in Les Mis, but I don't know what. Anyway, this is a musical. It's very long. I think some people do not like it. They're like, Hugh Jackman and them can't sing. Some people say that. I'm not a judge of singing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Russell Crowe.
I haven't seen it actually.
It's long. I was taken in the theaters to watch it.
When did it come out?
When I was in college. So I'm going to say 2013, 12.
Okay, see, I wasn't allowed to watch it back then.
It's G.
I know, but I think there was like something in it where they're like, that's too sad. You can't, like, we gotta like not.
You mean when spoiler alert, Anne Hathaway's character, who I can't think of, Fantine, she has to like sell her hair and her teeth and whatnot to try to support her child in the orphanage.
That's probably why I wasn't.
Yeah. It's
Which
anyway.
it's called Misérables, so that makes sense.
That's 19th century France. Okay, so this is post-revolution. Sorry, whatever. There's a student revolution.
France.
And then we have this big boy. This one I have not read, but it is The Modern History of France from the Revolution, which is where Bastille Day comes from when they stormed the Bastille, to the War on Terror, which I guess is just modern day stuff. And I feel like when you think of France, you've got like three things: the history of France. You got like the Revolution with Marie Antoinette and like guillotines. You got Napoleon.
True.
World War II, there were so many historic fictions that take place in France. So if that is your thing, there's a million World War II historic fictions that are like the Spy Network, the Resistance, like all that stuff. I don't know what the fourth one was. Oh, the fourth one. So anyway, this is the history of France. If you're into history books, there's other ones.
What was the fourth one?
I'm getting to it.
Okay. I was like, hold on.
Is the food culture,
Okay.
which brings us to Julia Child. And
wait, is this a kid's book?
This is a picture book about
so cute.
her and her cat. There was a different picture book about her life that I wanted to get, but it was checked out, called Born Hungry. We used to have The Art of the French Chef, or whatever her like famous book from the 50s was. It's been weeded. Which I was like I know.
If we're going statistically like off of the records and like all that jazz, then
like I know we had a lot of cookbooks.
Yeah.
But to me that one is a classic.
Yeah.
That's like if you cut, Les Mis, if you got rid of The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Like not everyone's gonna read it, but it is a classic.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, this I just flipped through. I read. It's from the point of view of the cat, Julia Child's cat, and basically this implies that like she gets the cat, and the cat's like, I don't want to eat any of your food. I'll just eat mice. And so Julia Child's like, I'm gonna get better at cooking so I can get this cat to eat food.
You're gonna like my food.
Yeah. But Julia Child is not French, I will admit, but she did bring French food to America after she lived in France. She was in France for the not for the resistance, but for World War II stuff. Like she was over there working for the government.
Wow.
She developed shark repellent. Fun fact.
Wow, she did a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Well, I think that was for the government. They were like,
oh, but still.
Yeah.
That reminds me of, also reminds me of Ratatouille. You could grab that.
I debated grabbing Ratatouille because we have that.
Yeah. That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Still France.
Still France. I thought Les Mis was more.
Oh, yeah. No,
that's more France?
That's more fitting.
More France. I also almost grabbed Chocolat, which is a romance movie with...
I've never seen it, but it's on my list.
I've seen it. I bought the VHS at a thrift store in high school and watched it, and then I was like, this was worth the 50 cents, I guess, but I don't need to own this. I can't think of the man who's in it.
Is it not Johnny?
Yes, Johnny Depp. I was like, I can see his face, but I can't think of his...
I was like, I'm pretty sure.
It's somebody
who
was hot at the time, but is now canceled, right?
No.
He's not canceled because of the whole trial thing?
No, because I think he won it.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Is the lady
remember.
canceled?
Yeah, she was canceled big time. Okay. Everyone was pro Johnny.
Everyone's canceled. Hollywood canceled. You're all flushed
too
away.
Much. Y'all are all flushed away. Go watch soccer in the sewers. That's basically what it is. Okay, now.
That was real quick.
That was really fast, but tell them about our Bobby Hicks moment.
Okay.
You started off because it was your cookbook that you read.
In
previous episodes.
Previously on this podcast, which was last episode? I think literally.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
We act fast over here.
Yeah. Last episode, one of the books we covered was the new book that is checked out now. So one of y'all either listened to us or someone just thought it was cool knew the author from the internet. Retro Recipes by Bobby Hicks. So we covered it on the podcast. Then we tried the gross recipe out of it that he did not recommend.
Beef Fizz.
Beef Fizz. That's a different video if you want to see us react to a concoction of beef consomme and ginger ale.
Yes, there is a short of it, and I can attach it below for you to click and watch.
Yeah. But then, if you haven't heard of or been to Book People, it is an independent bookstore in Austin, downtown, and it is going to be your friend, probably in this area, if you ever want to meet an author or go to a cool kind of book event, because we went, well, first off, I've been at least 2 times to events by them, but that was like a decade ago. You went previously.
Yes, to go see Lynn Painter.
Lynn Painter, which we've also mentioned on the podcast. YA, is she only YA?
No, she does regular.
Anyway,
well.
romance author. Yeah. They had over the weekend Bobby Hicks in town, and
which was perfect timing.
Yeah, we said perfect timing. We're gonna go. We're gonna meet him. We're gonna tell him we drank his nasty thing.
Yeah.
Which he was like, "Why did you do that?" Lovely man, very nice,
so cute. I was like, "Why are you actually so adorable?" So nice. His energy was so good.
Yeah, very.
What did you say? Golden retriever.
Golden retriever energy.
There was like another dog you mentioned.
Like Jack Russell.
Yeah.
So like excited.
Yeah.
And friendly. Anyway, this is all PSA to say, meet authors. They're nice people. Check them out. Yeah. I think unfortunately, if you're into the big names, they don't tour. Like you're not going to meet James Patterson. Sorry.
Yeah. Probably not.
But if you're into smaller authors, I think especially newer debut authors, they tend to go places and travel. You can get on Book People's email list, and they'll send you like, they have stuff every month. Yeah. Like a whole calendar, and they have like at least half a dozen authors.
And I don't remember, I think this one was free unless you wanted to buy the book and get it signed. I'm pretty sure my Lynn Painter one I might have paid for, but I don't remember. I might have paid for as in like I bought the book pre-ordered.
So that you could, because you had it signed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most of these events
are like technically free.
Are free. I don't think, even when they're ticketed, I think you're just signing up for a ticket. I don't think.
More like RSVP, like just make sure how many like kids they have.
Yeah, unless it's like a super big author, I don't think it's gonna be.
Did J.K. Rowling ever do that? Because I feel like I remember like when she had the book drops and stuff. Did she ever?
Maybe like early on.
Early.
Like I'm gonna say.
I feel like I remember.
3. No, I don't know.
Okay.
How could you remember?
Because my sister was obsessed, and I went to one of the book drops when I was like 5 because we like waited at midnight for the book to drop.
Like they had stuff like that, but I don't think she was ever there.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, I feel like I don't remember her being there, but I was like, not sure what book it was that was coming out. So don't know how far into it.
If you were 5, it was probably like 7.
Okay, yeah. So then probably not.
Yeah.
But no, that was cool. Full circle moment.
Full circle.
Really quick full circle moment. Yeah, it was like a week later. That was crazy.
Yeah. Anyway.
And we finally did try something good out of his book that she made the other day.
Finally.
Yeah. Because you had.
Well, I didn't try it.
But
I copy that on that day. That was a user error, I think.
I don't know.
Beef Fizz was a author's error, not on Bobby's part, but on whoever created that recipe.
The OG recipe.
And then I actually just made it normal. I made a cake. His lightning cake out of the book was good.
I want to make the one that.
And last night I made chicken divine out of that, which is like broccoli cheese chicken casserole with like. I didn't have crackers to put on top, like crushed up.
Like Ritz or something.
Ritz. I was about to say Reese's, and I was like, "That's not the cracker. That's not the cracker." Anyway, so I put panko on top. It was pretty good. It's very cheesy. I would say it was worth it. Yeah.
I want us to try the little Nutella one.
Yeah,
that looks really good.
Anyway, which is to say, if you're ever interested in a cookbook, and we have it at the library, you should try it here. Make sure you try some recipes before you buy it for home. Yeah, because
you never know. You could see something like Beef Fizz, try and be like, ugh, but I just bought this entire book.
Yeah. And then also, if you like see the book and you're like, oh, there's only like 2 recipes I want, snap that pic with your phone, or you could take it and get a physical like copy made at the desk. Yeah. Because honestly, I hate when you're cooking and then your like phone keeps going black and you're like,
Yeah. No, there's been times where I've had to like change the timer of that, but then I forget and to like change it back, and it's just like, okay, well now you're just wasting the battery.
Yeah.
It's a whole problem.
Anyway, we recommend cookbooks at the library.
Recommend cookbooks, we recommend reading authors, we recommend all the books we talked about today, and movies, and learning about things.
Learn about the world.
Learn about the world.
We're very international. Soccer is not very American.
No.
Fun fact. Also, if you're foreign, hi. But also,
hello.
It's England's fault that Americans say soccer.
Oh yeah, we were talking
I looked up the history of the word. It's England's fault. It's Oxford's fault. Or Cambridge, actually, I don't remember now, but one of those rich boy schools started saying it that way. They brought it to America, and then everyone over there stopped saying it that way, and America was left looking silly.
It's not our fault we look silly.
British.
And on that note, we'll see y'all in a couple weeks.
Yeah. If we're on time.
Okay, bye.
Read some books, watch some movies. I'm gonna drink my coffee.